I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's collective tarot love reading. Now I'm just going to dive straight in there, collective. Pull a crowning card and then we'll pull additional cards. Deep dive and let's see what's going on with both you and your person. So let's go. Okay, so you have lovers here, collective. All right. It's a choice, of course, here, collective. But what it also talks about here, collective, is that is your person ready? Are you ready? Here. Let me pull some more, collective, okay? And then I'll deep dive. I'll unpick it for you. So you're coming in with the Emperor guy. All right, let's have a look. You're coming in with the Five of Cups. You have the Two of Cups here, collective. You're coming in with the Tower. You have the King of Pentacles here, collective. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Two of Wands. Oh my God, gosh. You have the Hierophant guy here, collective. Okay, and you have the Three of Wands. Oh my golly gosh. Sorry, you're coming in with the Ten of Cups. What it's talking about here, collective, is that you most definitely, your person had choices, but the choice that they're wanting to make here, collective, is the choice they didn't choose. Here, it's talking about here, collective, is that there's a lot of, yeah, of course, people like your person. This is what it's also talking about here in your reading. You know, they knew it. They knew that people liked your person. They knew they had options, of course. But it's what it's saying here is the choice that your person is wanting to make now is actually the Two of Cups. That's what it's saying. They didn't make the choice in the past and now they regret that here in your reading, because your person is going through one huge wake-up call here, collective, about the choices that they made. and the choice that they are now wanting to make. Let me deep dive here. So let's get into your reading. So you're coming in with Lovers here, collective. And so what it talks about here is that your person is very popular, damn attractive here, collective, quite logical here in your reading, coming in with the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant guy here in your reading. So they've had a lot of choices here. Your person was able to choose. And what it talks about here in your reading, when you came onto the scene here, collective, you were still a choice for this person, Lovers. All right. Now, what it also talks about here is that your person, because they were used to choosing, let me come in that way. Because your person was used to choosing here, collective, there was a certain criteria when it came to your person on how they made their choices. Okay. Now, what it's telling me here in your reading is that they followed that criteria even when it came to you. Here. This is why your person made other choices, coming in with the Five of Cups. What your reading is saying here, collective, is that, see, they made the wrong choice, but it's the way in which your person made the choice. That was the wrong way in which it was done here, collective. It's not so much the choice, but it's why they made the choice. That was the wrong, okay? If it can be seen like that, I can see it like that. It's coming in as, can make sense of that. Now, yeah. Now that they didn't make the choice that they wanted to, there is, like I said, there is one huge wake-up call coming in for your person here in your reading. See, what this card is saying here for your person was, you had to make the choice in the beginning. You had to choose you, the collective, in the beginning. That's what it's saying here. Oh, this is how it's coming in. It just is this way. Yes, of course, you had all these choices lined up in front of you. This is your person. And out of all of those choices, you had to know that you, the collective, was the one for them, but they didn't know. Here. So let's keep going. Now you are coming in with the Emperor guy here, collective. And so what the Emperor guy, what it's telling me here in your reading is that your person had an air about them. Okay. Of course, they were popular. Yeah. And what it talks about there in your reading is that, well, I don't know if it's an ego here, collective, but your person was always used to making choices here, because I was going to say in their way, they were the emperor, and to them, the emperor makes the choices here in your reading. Now, what your reading is also talking about here, collective, is for your person, the truth here is that I wonder if I can say it like that, they ain't an emperor unless they have their counterpart. And that's the truth. And this is something that your person is beginning to be aware of at this time here, collective. Well, yeah, of course, it can come in as here, collective, is that they had to choose to be the emperor here. It may sound a little bit in and out and a little bit confusing here, collective, but for your person, in their way of thinking, they were already the emperor because they had all of these choices in front of them here in your reading. But now that the truth is coming in for your person here, it's different. There's a huge change that's happening here, collective, for your person. In order to be the one, in order to be the emperor, be seen as the emperor here, I don't know if it's true emperor, I'm not too sure about that. They had to choose the right person. then they are the emperor. It's coming in like that. Only because this is where this card is falling. All right, and that's the truth. And that's what your person's beginning to know. All right, now you're coming in with the Five of Cups. And so what the Five of Cups is talking about here in your reading is that, like I said, it was the way in which your person would make their choices. And there was a certain criteria that people had to fit into. Here, collective. Now, what it talks about here in terms of the Five of Cups is that the person or people that they chose over you, they fitted into that criteria. Here, collective. It's the best way I can explain it here. But what it talks about here, collective, is that it didn't make a difference. There were no changes that happened here. Your person stayed in the Five of Cups. But what it also talks about here, collective, is that there was a fear to be different. There was a fear to be seen different. If your person had chosen you, they would have been seen a certain way. So obviously, their collective, you didn't fit into your person's criteria here. And there was a reason why you didn't fit into your person's criteria, collective, is because you weren't like all the others that went towards your person. So, in terms of the criteria, it's the best way I can explain it, collective. In terms of the criteria here, collective, what your person, who your person chose fitted that criteria to a T here. But what it also talks about here, collective, is that they weren't their true self here, collective, your person. See, what it's saying here, collective, is that they had to change their criteria. That's what it talks about here. And they're definitely doing that at this point in time. Because now their criteria means jack. I don't know how else to say it. It doesn't meet your person's expectations. It doesn't meet your person's desired outcomes anymore. Now you were coming in with the Two of Cups here in your reading, and what it talks about here, collective, is that see, what it's telling me here is your person has made it really awkward for them because of the way in which they treated you and because of their criteria, because of what they were used to choosing here, collective, in terms of the options in front of them, because you are unlike any of these options. This is what it's saying, and your person definitely knows it here in your reading. Out of the options that were in front of them here, collective, you stood out. And the reason why you stood out was because you were different, but your person didn't connect the dots at that time. Now, what it's also talking about here, collective, is that now you have options. And this was the correct choice. This is what it's saying. And now they realize it, collective. Now, just before I carry on, I'd just like to say I offer counselling, mentorship, advice, programs, and tarot readings. If you're interested, details are in the description box below this video. I am not just a tarot reader. Now you are coming in with the Tower card here in your reading, and what it talks about here, collective, is that it's the criteria, it's the way in which your person made choices in the past. That's coming down. See, that's the foundation that your person had actually built for themselves. These options had to fit in with your person, with their lifestyle here, collective. It's coming in like that here in your reading. What it also talks about here, collective, is that these options had to see your person a certain way. They had to behave a certain way when it came to your person. And that's how they would make their choices here. See, what the Tower card is saying here, collective, is that you didn't behave that way. When your person realized here, collective, oh, I'm getting woke up here, this is when the Tower came in. Who you were, what you were, here, collective, or what the correct choice was. This is why the Tower came in, here, collective. See, what it also talks about here, collective, like I said, your person's options had to see them a certain way. They had to behave a certain way when it came to your person. But what it also talks about here, collective, is that your person had to know who they truly were. But they relied on other people valuing them worthy here, collective. That's what it talks about. Now you were coming in with the King of Pentacles. And so what the King of Pentacles is talking about here, collective, is that it's your person's foundation here, what they've built for themselves. It's not standing up anymore. This is what it's also talking about, not standing up. See, because they built their own foundation. They were quite logical here, collective. This person liked to control how things looked here and what they were building, what that was going to look like in terms of their environment. Their environment meant a lot to them. So when it came to this criteria here, collective, when it came to the options, they had to fit into this person's lifestyle. And so all these options had to look a certain way. They had to behave a certain way here, so that your person remained in control. And that's how they make their choices here, collective. That they saw this person as the go-to person, that they saw this person, your person, a certain way, as someone who they could rely on here, collective, someone that they needed here. And so what this is also telling me here, collective, is that you didn't need your person the same way in which other people needed your person here, in terms of material wealth, material prosperity, because obviously here, collective, you had your own. Now you are coming in with the Ace of Wands. And so what it talks about here, collective, is that, well, what it's telling me here, collective, is that a part of the criteria for your person had to come in with the Ace of Wands. It was about passion. It was about desire here. But this is also bringing in a Tower moment for your person. See, this passion here that your person felt when it came to these options here, collective, there, what it spoke about there's something about that here in your reading, that it may not have been about love here. Let me keep going. So now you are coming in with the Two of Wands here, collective. And so what it talks about there in your reading, I do get your person wants to build with you here, but it talks about here, collective, is your person finally realizing who you are and just how important you are to them at this time. You do have your person's attention. Now you are coming in with the Hierophant guy. And so what it talks about here, collective, is your person finally seeing themselves for the first time. Your person getting to know who they are for the first time. See, when you're coming in with the Emperor, and here, collective, and I spoke about the Emperor, but the truth for your person is that they're actually the Hierophant. You are now coming in with the Three of Wands, and so what the Three of Wands is talking about here, collective, is that your person is a wish fulfillment to many. Your person has options here. This is what the Three of Wands is saying. Now you are coming in with the Ten of Cups here, collective, and so what it talks about there in your reading is your person, it's their idea of love here, collective. It's what they see love to be here. See, with what's going on in your reading, your person actually built a cycle here, collective. They put their time and attention into that here in your reading, but what the Ten of Cups is saying, collective, is that this is what's missing in your person's life at this time. This intuitive nudge that your person is getting here, it's about, are you happy with what you have in front of you? Are you happy with what you have created? Has it brought in any kind of ultimate abundance for you? Because that's definitely what your person wanted here, collective. All right, I am going to leave it there. Yeah. See, what it's talking about there, collective, is your person actually wants to know what love is. Like I said, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Join us in the Facebook group, and I will catch you later. Bye.